Welcome back to Let's Play Go-Go Nippon 2016 edition. I was originally... Oh, I can see it. It's in the background, that's why. Look at this! You can see my channel right here, alright? But look, listen to this. It's actually moving in the background. Anyways, in this part right here, I stated for you guys to choose the next location, you know. And look at this. 26 views, 3 likes, no comments! God damn, why does this go happen? I'm starting to wonder with these views here. It's like, is this a glitch or something that many people actually have watched the videos? If so, why does none of them ever comment? I was like, literally, it's like 9 o'clock today. I'll be uploading around half 10 like I usually do. Although this one was different, but that was because the freaking video didn't upload properly. Damn YouTube technical difficulties. But anyways, just like, I just literally waited until 9. I noticed like, it was 25 views a while ago, and then suddenly went to 26, and I was just like, oh, maybe someone's gonna last second votes? Actually, let's refresh the page, and maybe they did. No, they did not. Ha! Whatever. Let's do this. I guess I'll be choosing it. But you know what? I'm gonna still keep that open. There is a third location after all, so it doesn't even matter what part of the LP, as long as you pick a location. Otherwise, I'm choosing all of them, it seems. Trouble is, I haven't really thought much of, you know, what location to pick if it were to, you know, be me to actually pick it. Is this the track? Well, my guitar wouldn't pick up anyway. But this song has a really subtle key change. It's like, it feels like it's F major and then it's like suddenly, what else key was it? D major. I don't know, maybe there's even more keys in it. It's just really confusing. Anyways, let's have a look-see. Subculture, similar like a bit, obvious business, fingers now, and the never sleeps. Yeah, it's classic sightseeing spot that had a Japanese they probably should have it's too bad you don't have it like where it's like listed here, like all locations, so I can just go there. Oh man, I don't know. This is why I wanted you guys to choose. I'm really bad at choosing. The only reason I went to Eno straight away without a second thought is because it stood out to me. But with the other ones, I'm just like, oh, I don't know, and it's the second choice, and they've got their character things right next to it as well. Just like, I don't know, man. Why do you do this to the viewers? Why? I'm gonna check again. A moment. It only needed to be one, goddammit, but no, nobody voted on the location, so now I've got to do the pain-in-the-ass task of choosing it myself. Oh boy. Subculture and different vibes Japan's largest business cruiser is known as a city that never sleeps and has an especially lively nightlife. Was this the one we didn't do? Yeah, you know one. District characterized by high-class stores and office buildings. This business district is unbiased and ginger for its nightlife. Japanese garden with over 300 years of history. It's famous for its azaleas and weeping cherry trees. Shibamata town with a vibe. It's famous for its shopping strip. A classic sightseeing spot with a heavy Japanese atmosphere. It's a very popular tourist attraction. You know what? I'm kind of like it's like, I've been to locations like, I've been to Tokyo Skytree and I quite liked it. But at the same time, just like, I don't know, man. You know what? Part of the reason is just like, I'm kind of curious about some of these places. And just like, whatever choice I make now will like, have an influence on like, which ending we'll get. It's like, I'm kind of interested in this place a little bit. I don't know, just the architecture there. But if I click on that, then it's pretty much going to be Akira's ending. I mean, it probably will be regardless, I imagine. But if I were to use like one of these locations for Makoto, then it's 50-50 then. I don't know if it affects with Tokyo Skytree though. It's just like, oh man, why? Why? I hate making choices like this. It's like choosing your starter Pokemon. Half this part's gonna be me just freaking trying to freaking choose a location here. Oh man. Just feel like if you were to like go anywhere with me and I was to choose a location, we'd never get to go anywhere because I'd be too fussy. Just like, oh man, I don't know, man, I don't know which location. It's like, that does sound interesting as well. But we've been to Akihabara in the original playthrough, even though that says it has a different vibe. It's just, and like Shinjuku, I've been there, but not in real life, obviously, but not in the LPs out. I've seen the scenario that plays out, because I played through that before. I'm not 100% sure if I've been through that before, though. I've been here, but not in LP. And I've been here, but not in LP as well. Same with Tokyo Skytree, although technically I did go to one of the, I think I might have gone to the aquarium or something. But no, can't have been, this is just Tokyo Skytree itself. I'd only shown part of it in the previous Let's Play. David Fancy Trees it is, a temple town full of Shibamata atmosphere. It's famous as the film inside of the Tora-san movies. I'm choosing this simply because the architecture looks damn nice and I like the trees there. Look it, we're going there. You did this to me, viewers. You made me have to choose. Son of a bitch. It's 50-50. I think I'd like to go here. Shibamata, that's a pretty serious place. I thought I could see a lot of the Japanese scenery. It's quite nice and all, you know. I believe it will meet your expectations. It's a Shibamata area that still has a show airfield to it, and there's also no large commercial buildings and all that. What's Shibamata famous for? It just said, man. It's got the Tora-san. Tora-san? There's a tiger there. Not that kind of Tora. He's a character from a movie series. What was it called again? Lag. That's what it's called. It's Torajiro. The movie series is Tokuwa Shirayo. You probably butchered that pronunciation. Oh. Like, I'm gonna get off subject here again, but like today, like at the college, and like, I think I'm on the last course of the Japanese that they've got for the online courses, and it's like business related, and it's just really like, just some of the phrases. This one in particular, invoice number 06158 is past its due date. When are you expecting to pay it? This is just like one of the examples, like, I mean, I can kind of understand why it'd be there, like, just kind of like look at that as an example rather than just to like use that exact phrase. I mean, maybe, I don't know. But essentially, in Japanese, it's quite a mouthful. It's quite a mouthful in English as well, isn't it? It is Seikyu Shobango 060 Ichigo Hachiwa Kigen Gaski Mashita. Probably butchered that pronunciation. Itsu Oshi Harai Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. So like, Imagine if that was like, oh, well, it's obviously not. It's 060158 there. So it's just like numbers individually, but like, imagine if that was like all one number. I wonder how that would sound in Japanese, because like in Japanese you got 0, that is obviously 0. Roku is 6, 0 is 0, obviously. Ichi is 1, and Go is 5, and Hachi is 8. So yeah, there you go. What an odd phrase. Otoko wa Tsuruyo. I feel like I've heard that name before, and I have a lot of problems pronouncing it. It's a very famous series in Japan, so it would be unusual if you had never heard it before. There are nearly 50 movies total. Is it? Well, it probably is, isn't it? One of those samurai-type films, I imagine. 50 movies? They've kept it going that long? It's in the Guinness Book of World Records, isn't it? Albert. That's right, it's the longest running movie series ever. Shibamata is famous as the place where the series is filmed. You know who else? You know, I wonder if that's in the freaking Guinness World Records. Bob Ross, just like, cause it's like, the amount of series, he went like 31 series or seasons or whatever, and like he's occasionally like mentioned that he just like it's a record for like longest running painting series. Heck, no, actually, what is the longest running series? Because man, 31 seasons. I mean, it's like it just boggles the mind, doesn't it? Like 13 episodes per season. It's like I don't even know how many episodes there are, but it's like a shit ton of episodes. But man. Imagine if he didn't actually die and he continued making them. What season would he be on at this point? It'd be insane. Anyways, there's a Torasan Museum too. That was just funny. Just like, I always like watching the Winnebago Man on, you know, that. Have you seen it? It's just like this guy, like, doing this commercial thing, and it's just like outtakes, and he's just like, one of the quotes that just feels like fits me right now is like, my mind's a piece of shit today. It's just like, I can't think worth shit right now. Do you think I'd enjoy if I haven't seen the movies? I'm sure you will. It has nice scenery, I imagine. This Shibamata atmosphere by itself should be plenty fun, right? And isn't there a famous temple or something? The Shibamashi Taishakuten. Is that the name of a temple? Sounds pretty strange. I believe that's just his nickname. I'll have to look up the official name later. Man, I could use a drink. Okay then, why don't you show him around, Oni-chan? You seem to know more about it than me. If you don't mind. So that they'll be tied. It's like, it was either going to be this location, or it was going to be, like, he's going back to that freaking map, isn't it? It's just like, nah, I don't know why I would have chosen otherwise. It's like, I was thinking maybe the Sky Tree, even though I've seen it before, and like showed a bit of it in the previous Let's Play, but it's just amusing, man, just seeing Akira just totally lose it because of her fear of heights. Just like, it was kind of nice, but at the same time, it's like, well, I showed a bit of that before, and then there was like, what the other one was thinking of? Yeah, the one that would have had it as Akira accompanying us, which would have made it 2-0. So in this case, it kind of evens it out a bit. Makes it a little bit less predictable. Sure, I'd love to have you show me around, Makoto. Then I'd be happy to. Shibamata, huh? What kind of city will it be? How much will the train fare be? Where is Shibamata anyway? Have you paid for your train tickets? You have not! Well, technically, well, actually, it depends really, isn't it? It's like you can get on a train without paying, and then you just have someone be like, hey, you got tickets? And it's like, oh yeah, I'll pay for it now. Depends where you get the train from. If you get it from a train stop, you're not exactly going to have someone be like, yes, I'll sell you the ticket and all that. You need to have that at stations. The outskirts of Tokyo in Katsushika Ward. If you cross the river, you end up in Chiba. It's about an hour by train. Chiba. Wait, Chiba. Again, it just makes me think of freaking Karen or Shoujo. It's because they have it in the Tokyo area, and like they have the map. It's like, what should I do? It's like, oh, let's go to Ino Station then. I think Chiba was mentioned, the Chiba War and all that. I know, it's just like, that's about as, it's like, the only bit of, geography of Japan that I really know, mostly it's from that. That's just Tokyo. That's right, there's a ferry too. A ferry? You can cross the river in a boat? Bune. Ah yeah, Fune is boat. I remember that one. So is Bune like ferry then? Because Watashi is like I don't know. Watashi is like essentially like saying I or I'm. I go back to the Winnebago Man thing again. My mind is a piece of shit today. And you know what annoys me? Is that, like, literally the other day, I finally completed all the rest of the recording for my Parasite Eve 2 LP. 51 parts. It was ridiculous, but I finally got it. I just need to do the After LP talk, record that, and be completed. But, anyway, like, I stumbled upon that Winnebago Man video quite a while back, while I was still LPing it. And, like, I thought it was the perfect freaking reference to make. With those goddamn mosquitoes, I could just call them flies. Like, you goddamn fucking flies. Get out of here, you goddamn jackass. But no, I didn't make that reference. And it annoyed me, because I'd always think about the reference, and then when I record, I totally forget all about it. Anyways. Yes, it was used before there was a bridge, but it's still operational. It's mostly used for tourists, though. Wow, sounds interesting. I'd love to ride it if we have time. I really need a drink. Mr. Weller is very nice. It would probably feel wonderful. It's like doing the female voice, really. It's just like, well, at least it's not an evil black boy voice. Doesn't matter if I feel a bit dehydrated, need something to drink or anything. The evil black boy voice is just like, ah. The Weller really is nice. Tenki is Weller in Japanese, isn't it? I bet Tokyo is gonna be a really fun day. I mean, it should, after all, but I already knew that. Right here, this is Shibamata. Your achievement has been unlocked. You're that Shibamata. Where are the trees, man? This looks totally nothing like I... Oh yeah, Google Maps. Gotta do that as well. How much was the train fare? £2.96, 420 yen. I wonder how you'd say that in Japanese. I mean, you wouldn't say 420 yen. But, you know, it's like, it's 420, isn't it? I mean, like, in Japan, they have, like, they don't have it like this, really, do they? So, like, you wouldn't say £2.96 or anything like that. You got them, like, 100 yen, and it goes up, and it goes in the thousands. And that's just like normal kind of everyday kind of spending, essentially, or whatever. But I don't know how you'd say it. I mean, I can count in Japanese to an extent, but I don't know the hundreds or anything, so I don't know how that would work. Not a skyscraper in sight. It seems really peaceful. It almost doesn't feel like Tokyo. But we are still within the 23 special boards. Tokyo is larger than you think. You know this right here, demo, which essentially means but. It's like, in all the, like, I've done 4 courses in Japanese, and I think, like, only recently have I learnt a single kind of phrase, type of thing, that actually uses that. Hey, is that a bronze statue over there? What is this over here? This is Tora-san from Otoko wa Tsuruyo. Okay, I'm starting to think less samurai, more likely detective, just based on the appearance. I might be wrong, but it does look more like a detective. Is it called a fedora? Is that what he's got on his head there? Heck, whatever, I don't know, I'm not familiar with clothes and their shit. I don't care. I have no fashion sense, damn it! But it gives off detective vibes. Wow, so this is him? He looks like a pretty thick person. Our movie is kind of a hard-boiled thing. Sorry, just like, I got flashbacks there. I remember, I can't even remember when, it's been a long time. I remember watching Gintama, and like they had this one episode which was parodying, what I'm assuming was parodying maybe this, now that I think about it. Because it's just like, him saying that, maybe it makes sense, I don't know. But they were going on about like, it's this hard-boiled this and that, and this and that. Just like, it was a weird episode. No, they're not, they're comedies. I know. I don't know. I have no idea. My brain's a piece of shit today. Huh? This realistic looking guy stars in comedies? Well, that's perfect, man. You know, you can have a comedy with serious looking people. It makes it more amusing that way, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't have a clue about these movies. Every movie falls in love with a woman and does all kinds of things to help her. But in the end, he's rejected. Wow, that's what the movies are like? That's not what I'd expect at all. You need to see them to understand. You know, it kind of reminds me of like this comparison between like American and British comedies. I can't remember who it was Stephen Fry, I'm not sure who made the comparison. But it's just like, in British comedy, well, let's go over American comedy first, like, where like, they go for all kinds of shit, essentially, in an American comedy, but in the end, the guy gets the girl, shut up, birds, and all that, and everything's all happily ever after. While the British humor is more like, he tries, he fails, and he continues to fail. The ends. Just like self-deprecating, you know, whatever the hell the word was, you know. Rather than just being like, oh, and they lived happily ever after. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's rather just like, that never happens. Maybe the Japanese have similar kind of humor, I don't know. In the matter of just like, they try their best to succeed, fail, and then you just be like, it's gonna turn out perfectly, right? It's like, just maybe like, I don't know, imagine the cat just like, smoke cigarettes like, better luck next time, I guess. I don't know. My mind can't work like shit today. I see, I'll have to look into them sometime. Yes, maybe. At least a Google search, I don't know. She did say there were about 50 of them, so he gets rejected every single time. Man. 50 Shades of Rejection. I don't know why I said that. Don't make a comparison to that. Anyways, I understand how Tora-san feels. It's tough being a guy. It's tough being a statue as well. Ah, that's why it's called Otoko wa Tsuruyo. Oh, he's figured out what the meaning of that is. Casually elaborate, protagonist. Why are you yelling all of a sudden? Oh, sorry, I was just empathizing with Tora-san. Really? I'm suddenly kind of interested in Tora-san. It appears to be the road to the Shakuten. Why don't we walk in that direction? God damn it, Mr. Protagonist. No, wrong. Click on the wrong one. Otoko wa Tsuruyo. I do not know how to translate this. I'm going to try to find the translation. So I'll be right back. Ha ha ha! I get it now. It means it's tough being a man. That's the title of the series in English. I get it now. Also, just seeing one of the posters for one of the movies, I can totally see that it's blatantly a comedy. It's just a statue just doesn't give off that impression, does it?